I'm Nina Contento, and things are getting spooky on this week's episode of South Jersey Speed. NJMP has their annual trunk or treat. Parents, kids, and cars get all dressed up in their favorite costumes. ATCO hosts the East Coast Stock and Super Stock final races for the season. Who gets crowned champ? Find out tonight.
A bridge shut down over politics. Their biggest triumph was a traffic jam. Chris Christie and Kim Guadagno's failures shortchanged our future. After 8 years, incomes are down, costs are up, and our economy is crawling. We are better than this. I'm Phil Murphy. Together, we'll build a stronger, fairer economy that works for every New Jersey family. Christie and Guadagno left New Jersey stuck. I'm serious about moving New Jersey forward.
It's almost Halloween time, which means trunk-or-treating at the New Jersey Motorsports Park. If you don't know what that is, it's trick-or-treating, trunk to trunk instead of door to door. Cars get all decorated and decked out in Halloween decor, and hundreds of people come out to check them out.
What is that? The winds of the soul, yes. It doesn't want candy.
Why do you think trunk-or-treating is such a great event for kids to get involved in and different families in the community?
Well, I think it has a lot to do with the community, and it shows support to the community, and it shows the trust that the firemen and the people out here have, and just gives the kids a lot of support, and it's a good bridge. It's a good bridge building skill for the kids.
Well, first off, it's a free event for the public, and it's safer than just regular trick-or-treating.
It's a great place to be. We have a lot of people here, and we have a lot of people staffed here. So it's a very friendly environment. It's closed off to everything else, so we're away from everything, live music and everything. And again, it comes back to being safe.
Why is trunk-or-treating a great event for kids?
Because it's a safe environment.
You don't have to worry about your kids being out in the streets.
It's a great family event, easy going, everybody you know, a lot safer, so a good fit.
Why do you think the trunk-or-treat event is such a great community event?
I think it's really good. We're out in the country, a lot of us, so we don't really get a lot of trick-or-treaters, so it's really nice that we can all get together and the kids, and it's a safe environment, and it's just like a big party for the kids. We all get to see the kids dressed up in costumes, and it's just a nice, nice get-together, basically, is what it is for the community.
Because it's fun.
You get to see dogs and all kind of costumes that you don't see.
It is good for everybody. It's fun for everybody and have fun.
It's awesome.
Oh! I love about coming to country because of the costumes. So fun because I love candy.
We get to dress up as a fairy costume, and we get candy just to look as like how we want to.
I like candy.
Because you get candy.
It's kind of fun to just like see what people like want to offer you and have like real yummy candy.
I like seeing the different type of cars and like getting a bunch of candy.
Why do you love trunk-or-treating?
Oh!
Because we get to see candy.
Because of all the decorations, it's fun to walk around and get the candy and everything.
There's not just trunk-or-treating, there's also a dog costume competition sponsored by the SPCA. Tell me, what costume did you do for your dog?
So everybody asks what it's called or what he is. I don't know. He's got his friend helping him carry his trick or treat bag. So, and it's been nice. I put some treats in there, and the kids can take right from the dog, which they think is cute. So
Instead of trunk or treating, it's dog or treating.
yeah, dog bag treating. Dog bag treating. Doggy bag. There you go.
Perfect. And how did you come up with the costume?
Well, I saw something like it online, and it had a case of beer, so I kind of took it and made it more kid friendly and more for the season of trick or treating. So.
She's the director of marketing here at NJMP. So you are clearly all decked out in your Halloween attire. Tell me about what you guys did tonight.
So tonight I'm decked out as one of the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. Our generation, I think, knows what that movie is.
I hope you guys all watching know, because I'll be disappointed if you don't.
So tonight we had Trunk or Treat. We host it here up at the pub every year. It's a free community event. We invite the community to come out as a safe alternative to traditional trick or treating door to door. We had over 35 cars participate this year, which is great. They decorate their vehicles, pass out candy to the kids. You can decorate it in any kind of theme that you want. We've had some pretty elaborate themes throughout the years. This year we had some pretty nice pirate ships, Hocus Pocus theme, Candyland, any kind of theme you want. People can go elaborate, people can keep it simple, but the point is that, you're doing something good for the community, you're doing something good for the kids. It's just a good thing for everybody to do for each other. We had free pumpkin craft where we had pumpkins donated from the Fresh Way Farm in Vineland, and we had foam stickers and all kinds of stuff that kids could decorate those. So it was free for them. We had live entertainment. It was just a great family fun event to get out of the house. We invited the SPCA to come out. They participated this year in fundraising, and they had some adoptable dogs here. We had some vendors here for them. So, we invited people to bring their pets. So there was a Paws in the Park element to this event as well. So we saw some pets that were dressed up in costume, which was pretty cool. Some cute animals. Everybody loves their animals. They're even cuter with costumes on.
Oh yeah.
So, we invited them to bring out their pets, to, visit the facility. We have this restaurant here, so people can hang out afterwards, grab a bite to eat, have a drink, relax. So, we invite, if they don't want to participate and decorate your car, it's totally fine. You can just come out, bring your kids, and take it all in. It is the season of Halloween, so we do this every year just as kind of for a way to give back and offer something to the community.
Trick-or-treating has changed so much from when we were kids to now, and people are always looking for alternative things for their kids to do during Halloween. Tell me a little bit why this really brings that safety aspect to them.
So we're a safe and secure facility here at NJMP. Anyone that's ever been here before knows you come in, there's a gate, we have security. So that's a really big thing for us, is that we want to invite people out and them to know that they're safe here, and that it's a fun place to come and they can bring their family, and they're not going to have to worry about anything. So we are fun, we are safe in everything that we do here. The employees, obviously you can tell we get involved too. We like having fun, and we like having the community come out. So, like you said, trick-or-treating is different than it used to be. So we just like you see schools, businesses, they all do trunk-or-treats now. So we like to do that too and offer it to the community so that they can come out to more than one event for the season.
And I know you said it's been growing and growing over the years. What are the plans for the future?
We'll continue to do it every year. We're probably going to outgrow where we are right now, I think, eventually. So we'll see. We'll keep doing it, as long as the community comes. We like doing it. It's a way for us to give back, and we just like getting the community involved.
When and why did people start trunk or treating? Find out the answer after the break.
You know the deal. Trenton takes, North Jersey gets what it wants, and Atlantic County gets the short end of the stick. I'm Colin Bell, and that doesn't work for me. As a prosecutor, I fought crime and corruption. As a freeholder, I held the line on taxes and spending. And now, as your state senator, I'll stand up to the North Jersey politicians for lower property taxes, cheaper prescription drugs, and to protect women's health care. Less politics, more getting things done. Let's get going.
A bridge shut down over politics. Their biggest triumph was a traffic jam. Chris Christie and Kim Guadagno's failures shortchanged our future. After 8 years, incomes are down, costs are up, and our economy is crawling. We are better than this. I'm Phil Murphy. Together, we'll build a stronger, fairer economy that works for every New Jersey family. Christie and Guadagno left New Jersey stuck. I'm serious about moving New Jersey forward.
New Jersey is facing an epidemic fueled by opioid painkillers.
We want you to know that recovery from addiction is possible, but you need to know the signs. They can be hard to spot. Social withdrawal, financial problems, irritability.
If you see these signs occurring together or suddenly, you may have cause for concern. The signs you spot today
could save a loved one tomorrow.
Call 844-REACH-NJ or visit reachnj.gov.
What happens when an entire organization builds for the future? Dreams are achieved. TerraSol Energies helps organizations reduce energy costs and increase sustainability with innovative solar power systems. Integrating revolutionary components from SunPower's Helix system, this SunPower commercial dealer provides simply the best. Transform your business with the world's first fully integrated commercial solar solution.
You know the deal. Trenton takes, North Jersey gets what it wants, and Atlantic County gets the short end of the stick. I'm Colin Bell, and that doesn't work for me. As a prosecutor, I fought crime and corruption. As a freeholder, I held the line on taxes and spending. And now, as your state senator, I'll stand up to the North Jersey politicians for lower property taxes, cheaper prescription drugs, and to protect women's health care. Less politics, more getting things done. Let's get going.
Avoid the hassles of oil and propane deliveries in large tanks. It's easy to convert to environmentally friendly natural gas. It's efficient, reliable, clean, and convenient. The least expensive of all heating fuels and is produced in North America. A natural gas heating system typically lasts 5 years longer than an oil furnace. For heating, hot water, cooking, clothes drying, even for outdoor grilling, pool heating, and fireplaces, there's no better option than natural gas.
Call 1-800-822-WARM or visit southjerseygas.com.
A bridge shut down over politics. Their biggest triumph was a traffic jam. Chris Christie and Kim Guadagno's failures shortchanged our future. After 8 years, incomes are down, costs are up, and our economy is crawling. We are better than this. I'm Phil Murphy. Together, we'll build a stronger, fairer economy that works for every New Jersey family. Christie and Guadagno left New Jersey stuck. I'm serious about moving New Jersey forward.
Although there aren't any very reliable sources, according to a few Halloween sites, trunk-or-treating first made its debut in 2000 due to candy tampering concerns from parents. Stay tuned for another South Jersey Speed trivia question later on in the episode. Now, back to the show. Get ready for some wheel stands, guys, because we have the East Coast Stock and Super Stock Association here at Atco Dragway. There are a ton of cars, new and old, so let's go check them out. This is Dave Lay, and he is the director of the East Coast Stock and Super Stock Association. Tell me a little bit about the association itself.
Well, the organization originally started as the Northeast Stock Super Stock Association in 1973. In 1993, when I took over the organization, we changed it to the East Coast Stock Super Stock Association. We're the oldest association in the United States running a stock and super stock program. I started coming here in 1966 with my father. He was a racer, and from that very first day, This is all I ever wanted to be around, and here I am 52 years later still doing what I love. And it's just been a passion of mine ever since.
Now, when somebody comes out here to watch the races, what can they expect to see when you guys are out here?
Well, we like to think that with the stock and super stock cars, they're the original cars that started NHRA drag racing, and it's probably the best car show on the planet, and it's the best wheel standing show that you will ever see. The transmissions in these cars are very sophisticated, and it's the weight transfer of the cars that makes it do what they do.
Stock and super stock are notorious for their wheel stands. Tell me what that's like being in the car and all of a sudden you just see the sky.
It's awesome. I mean, I only go about maybe a foot or two. She's like
bouncing up and down the track.
Yeah, it's definitely something to experience, that's for sure.
Tell me a little bit about what it feels like to be up in the air like that when you can't really see in front of you as you're going down the track.
You're driving by the seat of your pants. It's you know, the one car that I used to drive was a '98 Firebird, and that was on the bumper every run. And you know, for the first 60, 80 feet, you're looking at the sky. You're launching, and if you can just take a vision, you know, looking at the trailers behind us, and then all you see is blue sky for a couple seconds, and you know, that car would hang them 120 feet. It's, you know, almost like a weightless for a little bit, but you're kind of getting set back, you're looking up, and then it just comes down and it sets nicely, and they said, but it's all seat of the pants, knowing if you're tracking left or tracking right, but for the most part they stay very straight.
Wow.
It's not too often that they get up and turn or do anything weird.
So this is Lee Zane, and he currently holds the championship title for the last 2 years with the East Coast Stock and Super Stock. What are you looking forward to for this year?
This year, you know, we had a little hiccup yesterday with a first round loss. A few guys got ahead of us, but the thing is, we still have a chance today.
What does it take to get to that point?
It's a lot of effort, a lot of hard work. We just bought the car last year. My girlfriend Marie and I. It's kind of a starting over process with this car. The last 2 years, I've actually been driving a different car for a different guy. So for us, it's more of trying to get a championship with our own car now. And but it's just a lot of work, a lot of time, effort. You know, you've seen, you know, talking with people here, you live and, you know, breathe it, really.
You really do.
It's a tough game. You know, we're cutting thousandths of a second. You know, a whole weekend here, and 1,000th of a second, we could be loading up and going home. Yeah, and yeah, so it just takes a lot of hard work, and I've been fortunate where I've had some championships on the NHRA circuit. Yeah, 2004 and 2008, been a world champion. So it's, you know, this is a little bit different level, but it's local, and it still means the world to win it. I love what it takes to make a stock eliminator or super stock car run with all the rules and everything that we have. It's not like it's a normal bracket car. You know, we're strict on cylinder heads, intakes, carburetors, you know, weight. So it's definitely a work in progress to make these things actually run as good as they do. I have to have the correct number intake. I have to have the correct number head for that specific year. We're not allowed to change any lift in the camshaft. We can do any duration we want, but we cannot change the lift. NHRA will actually go as far as pulling the cylinder head, checking our pistons, making sure we have the correct piston numbers, making sure the cam is correct, making sure we haven't massaged the intake, massaged the heads to make the car faster.
Wow.
And then we got to weigh a certain weight for whatever class designation we decide to choose for this weekend.
All right, guys, so I have the Hurley sisters here with me right now, and it's Melinda and Shelby, and they both race in the East Coast Stock and Super Stock races. Tell me, who do you owe your racing skills to?
So I would definitely say our parents. Ever since we were old enough to drive, we've both been racing. Melinda started in the junior dragster. She had the opportunity to drive a couple of junior dragsters growing up, and I jumped into Dad's first car when I was 16. So definitely our mom and Dad. Dad's definitely put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into these cars, and Mom's always been there for support.
So how long have the both of you been racing together?
I started when I was 12 just because juniors, and then when I aged out, I started in the street car, and then this year, my first year was super stock.
I've been racing since I was 16, so this car was actually my dad's car when he was 14. He bought it, so it was his first street legal car. So he used to drive it to high school, which is kind of a fun fact.
That is really cool.
Dad's been running ever since he was 16 as well. But yeah, so I've been driving it since I was 16, and of course ever since, you know, we've been racing together.
Shelby races, I race, Mom races. Well, Mom used to race, but she's about to race next weekend. She's about to start back up.
So why is it so important that you have your family here with you and you have people that influence you and teach you and can push you along wherever you need help? Why is that so important with racing?
All of us being so family oriented and so family involved, it just makes for a great time. I mean, being able to go to different tracks, obviously talk to different people that are running the same classes as us. You know, they're just like family as well. You know, they're close friends, close family. Learning from Dad and Mom, and you know, having them at the track, it's great to have their support as well, especially where we all are family. We don't get to race as much as we like to because we also farm too. So you know, we farm together, we race together. You know, we're
very cool.
We're
do everything together.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is really cool. Now, it's great to have your family there, but do you guys get competitive sometimes against each other?
Sometimes. I remember one time, I can't remember where we were. I think
it was Del Mar.
It was Del Mar.
US 13.
Yeah, so we were running and we both pulled up beside each other and they were like, yeah, you guys are gonna have to run each other. And immediately we were both like, all right then, you know, like
here we go.
Game face.
There was one time, it was just a time run, but I remember getting a 001 light and I was like, hey Shelby, look at this. And she's like, I'm gonna beat that and I'm gonna get a triple. And then she gets a triple a second time run. I'm like, are you serious?
So I mean, that's gotta be really cool. You always have, if it's not somebody you're competing against on the track that you don't know, it's somebody that you're competing against at home to push you to do better and get better with each other.
Right.
2 years champion in another person's car. Now you have your own car and you still got that title. Tell me, how does that feel?
It feels great. It's you know, to be able to do it with our own car. This is the first championship of my own. I've always done it with car runners with me, and you know, now it's just ours. So it's an emotional deal. But having to win the race to get it, it was the competitor. You know, he went up to the quarterfinals, and I had to do nothing but win to get here, and it's just fortunate it worked out. So it was great. But thank you. We did it.
What is the exact reason for wheel stands? The answer after the break.
New Jersey is facing an epidemic fueled by opioid painkillers.
We want you to know that recovery from addiction is possible, but you need to know the signs. They can be hard to spot: social withdrawal, financial problems, irritability.
If you see these signs occurring together or suddenly, you may have cause for concern. The signs you spot today
Could save a loved one tomorrow.
Call 844-REACH-NJ or visit reachnj.gov.
A bridge shut down over politics. Their biggest triumph was a traffic jam. Chris Christie and Kim Guadagno's failures shortchanged our future. After 8 years, incomes are down, costs are up, and our economy is crawling. We are better than this. I'm Phil Murphy. Together, we'll build a stronger, fairer economy that works for every New Jersey family. Christie and Guadagno left New Jersey stuck. I'm serious about moving New Jersey forward.
Seabrook House has been helping families find the courage to recover from alcoholism, drug addiction, and other compulsive mental disorders for over 42 years. Our programs include the Family Matrix program that allows families to heal and begin to strengthen the family bonds strained by addiction, inpatient rehabilitation, extended care, and outpatient treatments. If you or a loved one is suffering from addiction, please call or visit us online today. Seabrook House, helping families find the courage to recover.
You know the deal. Trenton takes, North Jersey gets what it wants, and Atlantic County gets the short end of the stick. I'm Colin Bell, and that doesn't work for me. As a prosecutor, I fought crime and corruption. As a freeholder, I held the line on taxes and spending. And now, as your state senator, I'll stand up to the North Jersey politicians for lower property taxes, cheaper prescription drugs, and to protect women's health care. Less politics, more getting things done. Let's get going.
New Jersey is facing an epidemic fueled by opioid painkillers.
We want you to know that recovery from addiction is possible, but you need to know the signs. They can be hard to spot. Social withdrawal, financial problems, irritability.
If you see these signs occurring together or suddenly, you may have cause for concern. The signs you spot today
Could save a loved one tomorrow.
Call 844-REACH-NJ or visit reachnj.gov.
From the boardwalk to our farmland, Atlantic County has a lot to offer. So we need a diverse economy that benefits everyone.
And leadership that will make it happen. I'm John Armato.
And I'm Vince Mazzio. As your assemblyman, we're ready to cut red tape and make it easier on small businesses.
And attract new businesses and jobs.
And we'll work to curb the skyrocketing property taxes that affect us all. I'm Vince Mazzio.
And I'm John Armato, and that's our plan.
A bridge shut down over politics. Their biggest triumph was a traffic jam. Chris Christie and Kim Guadagno's failures shortchanged our future. After 8 years, incomes are down, costs are up, and our economy is crawling. We are better than this. I'm Phil Murphy. Together, we'll build a stronger, fairer economy that works for every New Jersey family. Christie and Guadagno left New Jersey stuck. I'm serious about moving New Jersey forward.
According to legendary crew chief Austin Coyle, there are two main reasons for wheel stands: torque of the rear axle and center of gravity. Formulas have been created to figure out how much G-force it would actually take to do one. Now here's what's coming up at our South Jersey Speed racetracks. Get ready for a frightful time at Atco Dragway. Atco's third annual Halloween Bash is Saturday and Sunday, October 28th and 29th, complete with trunk or treat, live music, pumpkin painting, a costume contest, parade, and a bounce house on Saturday, and racing all day both days. Races will be featuring Pro Dial, 850 Index, 10 Index, 1150 Index, 1250 Index, Big Tire Outlaws, Foot Brake Finals, Door Slammer Finals, Atco Nostalgia, and the Index Race of Champions. There's over $25,000 in payouts and prizes. Spectators are $20 on Saturday, $15 on Sunday, and $30 for both days. Kids 5 to 12 are just $1 per day. The New Jersey Motorsports Park racing season is starting to wind down. Team Pro Motion will be tearing up the track this weekend, October 28th and 29th, with their ART program. ART stands for Advanced Rider Training and gives you hands-on experience learning how to handle riding on the track and learning how to operate your motorcycle properly. Head to tpm.com for more information. Don't forget to check out all the New Jersey Motorsports Park has to offer, like the Finish Line Pub, karting, paintball, and much more. Go to njmp.com for reservations, rates, rentals, and hours of operation.